Now, if we were to ask one question of you, and it was, this question is, what do you like most about being a student at the Garfield Middle School? What would your answer be?
I personally like the honors classes and stuff that makes kids who go a little bit above and beyond everyday curriculum, who finally get to feel that they're being challenged, and I like that a lot.
I like how what we're doing right now is how kids, if they have something to say, they have a right to say it, and what we say can affect what's going on in the school. Like, our opinion has meaning, and I like that.
Okay.
I like the diversity and the acceptance because, like, you can see here we've got all different walks of life right now, and everybody is still friends. We can all laugh. We can all breathe together, play together, learn together, be in the same environment together, and still still be in a good place.
Like I said before, I like how we have a lot more independence because at the intermediate school, we were all together in one cluster. We didn't have our own spaces like we have lockers now. And at lunch now we can sit with our friends instead of having to sit with a bunch of kids that you might not like because they screw around too much or they're not the best kids.
Okay. What's the ambassador program at Garfield Middle School? Do anybody know about that?
The student ambassador program is we get a new kid in, and there's 8th grade boys and girls, 7th grade boys and girls, and we're starting a 6th grade program too since they've gotten the motion of things. What it is a new kid will come in from another district, and everyone knows how it is their first day somewhere. It's scary. No one really wants to talk to someone, and when you have another student there to show you around, show you like the little shortcuts, how to get class to class, most time-effective ways, it seems like it's been really helpful. And one of the girls I showed around said that she didn't know what she would do without that, and she would be wandering around. And it's they follow us and our schedule for a day, and then their second day at school they get their own schedule, and that's pretty much it.
Good.
Also, if a new person comes into the building, like if we have the superintendent or an important person from the board to come in, we would show them around and tell them about our school.
So
we're like representatives of the school and of each of the grades, so we're like a group of kids that represent the 8th grade class, 7th grade class, 6th grade class.
Is it easy to identify an ambassador in our building?
Yes.
How's that?
We have bright blue shirts with big gold letters that say GHMS Student Ambassadors, and you would not miss.
So they almost glow in the dark.
Pretty much. If you see someone walking down the hallway, you're pretty much blinded by the letters.
Okay.
And you can tell by their characteristics too, like if they're nice, if they're good in school, things like that.
In what ways are you guys encouraged by the opportunity to be involved in a leadership program? How does that make you feel as being part of a school that allows you to be in a leadership program?
It makes me feel important and that I have a lot of responsibility and people look up to me and that I'm a good role model, so I have to keep a positive attitude all the time and so people can look up to me.
Okay.
It makes me feel, like she said, important, like we have a voice. For once, you know, we're not just going through the motions every day, come to school, go home, come to school, go home. We can say something and we can make a difference. We can make school more enjoyable and more people participate in things in school, be more excited for things.
I like how, like Lauren said, that you feel important because before kids wouldn't really feel like, I know before that I felt like I didn't have a voice. Like last year I tried to do some stuff and I couldn't do it, and now I feel like I have a voice and that people are going to actually listen to me and not think, oh, she's just a kid, she's in middle school, and they look at me like I'm one of them, and I like that a lot, how people can look up to you and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like they said, it makes you feel important because you have an opinion and everybody likes your opinion because they'll listen to it instead of saying, oh, you're just an immature little kid, we're not going to listen to you.
How are the other students reacting to the students that are part of the leadership? I know it's new, it's just starting off, but I'm sure you've had some people ask you questions about it, how they reacted to it.
Yeah, a lot of kids, if they have something to say now, they'll come up to me and say, Lauren, you know, can we start doing this, or I have a suggestion, and I'll take it in mind and I'll say it, and hopefully something happens and it gets somewhere, because what they say really makes me think. And yeah, they want to do something to help our school, so why not let them?
Yeah. People, they are always like, oh, well, can't you say this? Can't you, like, hint around to this? What about, and we're like, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like some of my friends are in the leadership program, and like at lunch we'll think of different ideas that we can do. Like today, in fact, at lunch we were thinking about doing, like, instead of Spirit Day, we could do like an Armed Forces Day, where you come in with like the logos of people in your family that are in the Armed Forces. Like, I have a brother in the Marines, and I have a bunch of different stuff that I could wear, and it'd be cool.
That's pretty nice.
Kids are eager to hear about things that we're doing, because today, any other day of the week, my friends would be like, what are you guys thinking of doing next month? What are you guys going to do this month for the community? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So I'll be like, guys, figure it out in a little bit. Just calm down.
Yeah, we're pretty...
And they just go nuts.
So they're kind of excited about it.
Yeah, we're pretty much their ticket into knowing stuff in this school. They're like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah,
like,
above and beyond.
what are we gonna do soon? What's going on?
Well, if I had a couple more questions, and one question that's really important, I think, too, for people to hear about Garfield Heights Middle School is if a kid wants to get involved or a student wants to get involved more in the school, what can they do to get more involved in Garfield Heights Middle School?
I say just go for it, like talk to a teacher. I mean, teachers know, like most teachers know everything that's happening in the school, and talk to a teacher. You want to get involved into a club, talk to somebody, talk to a student that's in the club. They can get you in. I say go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so many options lately that we have abilities to do. We have book clubs going on, student leadership, NJHS, student ambassadors. There's like on and on and on, and there's athletic clubs, and that's pretty much the best advice that Tab says. Just really go for it. I mean, you can just, especially with the building leadership, where you want to come, please just join.
Yeah.
Come on.
You could ask around from, like Tabitha said, teachers, students, because maybe you want to get involved in something, maybe you don't. Ask about them and see if there's still spots open, if you can get a slip for it, stuff like that.
Well, I want to thank you all for today for coming today. This is really a treat for me, and I'm real proud of you as the principal of the Garfield Heights Middle School that you are part of our building. One thing I've learned real quick, it's not about any of the teachers or the staff, it's really about the students, and thank you so much for all you do each and every day for our student body and our community, so thank you so much. This is it for our Open Line on air. Stay tuned for our next edition. Thank you.